Hi book besties, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you guys are seeing my face for the first time, hi, my name is Maya and I like to talk about books here on the internet. You guys, I am so excited for today's video because we have a book haul. I didn't think we would, but we do. And I don't even really know how this happened. It's kind of a surprise, honestly, because like all of these were collected at like just random points over these last couple months because we haven't really had a good book haul in a while, right? And by good book haul, I mean just a book haul in general because, you know, the books that I have been accruing have been less and less, which is really good for my wallet. Actually, the real reason why this video even exists is because your girl is now enrolled in college, actually 2 of them, and I have a college course that requires some buffs, and I thought I would share the haul with you guys because I got a package from Amazon. I was just gonna like insert it in one of the reading vlogs, I guess, but then I actually looked around the room and I remembered there were some books that I acquired just like one at random different moments. It was kind of enough to give you guys like a little mini haul. So let's do that. Let me show you guys what we're working with here. This is what we're working with. By the way, gorgeous, gorgeous. There may be a couple of books that I think I might have referenced or hauled without making it an appropriate haul. And one of these might be a repeat, so we'll see what happens. But the first book that I am referring to is my auto buy, auto read, auto 5-star prediction, auto 5-star in general author Sarah Penner and her latest book, The Amalfi Curse. I have read all of her other books, and can I just say, if you are looking for just badass female main characters and just female-centric storyline in general, read her book. If you are looking for atmospheric worlds, read her book. If you are looking for kind of poetic almost language and just like a flow of words that just seem a little bit elevated, not pretentious, but just elevated, read her books. If you are looking for entertainment and a good time, read her books. Okay, I can't recommend these enough. Listen, all of her books thus far have been based in like historical fiction settings, and I don't think that this one is any different. I never thought I would be into historical fiction. I'm into historical fiction. Or maybe I'm just into this author, I don't know, but this is her newest, latest book. This actually came out this year. So let's see what this amazing book is about. But first, can I draw attention to, so gorgeous. And then, it's so beautiful. Powerful witchcraft, a hunt for sunken treasure, forbidden love on the high seas. Beware the Amalfi Curse. Haven Ambrose. I'm gonna go with Ambrose. A trailblazing nautical archaeologist has come to the sun-soaked village of Positano to investigate the mysterious shipwrecks along the Amalfi coast. But Haven is hoping to find more than old artifacts beneath the azure waters. Azure. I love that description. Okay, sorry, like pause. Azure waters. I have not heard water described as that in a minute. I'm sure there are books out there, but my goodness. I just love that. So, see, here's what I mean by her writing. It's like, it's elevated. I don't know if I would necessarily put it in the category of poetic necessarily, but I would put it in atmospheric. I would put it in elevated, flowery language, probably azure waters. I don't know why that like hit just so right with me right then. But like, come on, have you guys heard water described as that in a while in books? Like, just for the atmospheric imagery of it all. Have you heard that in a minute? Oh, I haven't. Maybe you guys have. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right books. Anyway, she is secretly on a quest to locate a trove of priceless gemstones her late father spotted on his final dive. Upon Haven's arrival, strange maelstroms and misfortunes start plaguing the town. See what I'm talking about? Just like this language. This language, it's beautiful. Is it nature or something more sinister at work? As Haven searches for her father's sunken treasure, she begins to unearth a centuries-old tale of ancient sorcery and one woman's quest to save her lover and her village by using the legendary art of Sturgeria, I think, a magical ability to harness the ocean. Could this magic be behind Pasitano's latest calamities? Haven must unravel the Amalfi curse before the region is destroyed forever. Against the dazzling backdrop of the Amalfi Coast, this bewitching novel shimmers with mystery, romance, and the untamed magic of the sea. Gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. And also, one thing to note about Sarah Penner's writings that I also particularly love is not only do we have badass female main characters, but we have two separate timelines. We have two separate timelines, and they are, like, in so many ways not related to each other, but there's this one little thread, this one little golden thread, or red thread, whichever one means fate, that are connecting them together in just like the most unexpected, just smallest way possible. And it's so good. Like, and it sounds like this is what we're gonna get. I'm hooked, I'm sold, I want to read this book like right now. I'm in the middle of another book now, unfortunately, otherwise I would pick it up. I have found that I can literally only read one book at a time if it's like something that I need to focus on and maintain focus on, and this is a book that I need to maintain focus on, so. But it's fine. We'll get to that one eventually. The next book that I think I may have shown you guys, I'm not entirely sure, or I at least referenced, was Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. I always get her name mixed up. Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in a series. I don't know if it's duology, if it's going to be a trilogy, if it's going to be a further on series. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that this is the second book in a series. This is the sequel to Phantasma. Phantasma was like an escape the room type of plot line with romance involved, and then I hear that this book follows the main female protagonist's sister from the last book. That's why I was like pointing there. The main female protagonist from the last book, this is her sister as the female main protagonist in this book. That makes sense, yes? Okay. Welcome to Enchantra. There's only one rule. Never, ever trust your heart. Fair enough. When Genevieve Grimm's mother dies, she's left with questions no one can answer, until she receives an invitation to Enchantra, a cursed palace in Italy frozen in time. Ooh. Okay, love the location. Though denied entrance by the sinfully handsome yet hostile Rowan Silver, Genevieve finds her own way in, and soon realizes her mistake. For Enchantra is a twisted labyrinth where Rowan and his 6 siblings are trapped in a deadly game at the mercy of a twisted devil and his ghastly spectators. Only one occupant of the house can survive. Genevieve now must win or die. Rowan warns her he's the deadliest of the Silvers, that he always wins, that her only chance is to compete as his wife, so they must convince their audience they're desperately in love. And while Genevieve's willing to do whatever it takes to survive, she also knows she can't trust Rowan, that the desire burning between them is a lie. After all, it was Rowan who taught her Enchantra's first rule. Never ever trust your heart. Interesting. Okay, so I don't know what was showing on my face when I first read the part where Rowan warns her he's the deadliest of the Silvers. I don't know what was on my face, but let me tell you what was in my head as I was reading that. When someone tells you that they're the one that you should watch out for, it usually means they wish they were. Okay, they're not your biggest threat. Honestly, just from the back of the book, I think we can tell what the biggest threat is to her. Herself and her emotions. Okay, it's not gonna be him. It's gonna be herself and her emotions. And quite frankly, I'm here for it. I'm here to watch what happens because I think that this could go a lot of different ways. I mean, I know what it says on the back of the book, and I know it's a pretty obvious outcome. But I think there are a lot of ways that this book can go. Sorry, we had a bit of technical difficulties, so I don't know where I left off. I got cut off, but I know we were talking about Enchantra. I know I was kind of giving my thoughts on what I was expecting to come of this book. I think I left off with saying that it might be clear where the destination ends, but it sounds like there are so many ways that this book can go, like in the in-between for the plot, and I am very much here for it. So very excited to read this one. I went to the Barnes & Noble Cafe, and they always have this deal where, you know, you get a drink, you get like a $5 book. That's actually, I have it right here. That's actually what happened with this book, Secrets Never Die by Vincent Ralph. And this time I got a Stephen King novella, and I am so excited to read this book. I think I am going to be saving this for like spooky season in October or Booktober. Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption, about an unjustly imprisoned convict who seeks a strangely satisfying revenge, is now available as a standalone book. Oh, okay. So this is like a precursor? We'll find out. We'll find out. A mesmerizing tale of resourcefulness and offbeat escape, Rita Hayworth and Shawshank Redemption is one of Stephen King's most iconic stories, and it helped make Castle Rock a place readers would return to over and over again. Suspenseful, mysterious, and heart-wrenching, this King tale, populated by a cast of unforgettable characters, is about a fiercely compelling convict named Andy Dufresne, who is seeking his ultimate revenge. Originally published in 1982 in the collection Different Seasons alongside The Body, Apt Pupil, and The Breathing Method, it was made into the film The Shawshank Redemption in 1994, starring Morgan Freeman and Tim Robbins. This modern classic is among the most popular films of all time. Interesting. The pièce de résistance. My school books. Who needs scissors when you got muscles, man? Oh boy. Oh no! Coca! Okay, little buddy, you can stay on my shoulder. Because I don't want you to fall. I would have a better angle if you didn't. Okay, go up with Lee Bit. Oh no! Okay, my friends. We're just gonna have you sit right next to the pile of books here. The first, oh, this is a hardback. Okay, lovely. The first is the Exegetical Commentary on the New Testament by George H. Guthrie, and edited by Clinton E. Arnold. I just hit myself with the hardback book. Yes, I did. And the, oh, okay. I like this. I like that. I like that in my books. A Grasping God's Word workbook. Oh wait, this is the workbook. Is this? Is this the right book? Was I supposed to get? Was I supposed to get the workbook or the actual book? Whoops. This is the Grasping God's Word workbook, and I may need to be getting the book that is actually supposed to go alongside this. I swear on everything I clicked the links, so maybe it's just the workbook. I have no idea. Anyways, yeah, these two books I am going to be using for my hermeneutics class because I am taking hermeneutics at IBCS, or International Baptist College and Seminary. And I don't have any books for my ASU course because it's digital and it's more of a, what's it called? It's more of a program. So I'm doing my language. So I'm doing my Spanish this semester, this semester. Next semester, I'm going to be doing the next language, and so on and so forth with the other college courses. I don't think I'm going to need actual workbooks for my language. I'm going to have actual workbooks probably for everything else. That's probably a sign. So more books to be coming. Stay tuned. And that is all for the book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching, for taking the time out of your day to do so. I will leave my links in the description box down below, and anything else that I am participating in this month will be linked in the description box down below as well. I will be having some special reading vlogs and different bookish videos coming out very soon. I am just super busy, so I am trying to find time to make them look the best that they can look with the time that I am allotted, the spaces that I am allotted, but I am working on them. And I think that's everything. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, thank you guys so much for being the absolute best bookish besties that ever was, is, or ever will be. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye!